Hey everyone, Saintsfan back again with another GTA 5 video, and today what I'm going to show you guys is all the customization for the unreleased super and sports cars that hopefully will be coming out next Tuesday. I mean, we still don't know a release date. The only thing we do know at the moment is the prices of all of these cars. I did a video on that yesterday, so if you want to check that out, I'll leave a link in the description. Honestly, most of them are reasonably priced. Like, nothing is too, outrageously expensive, so I think Rockstar did a good job in that regards, but as you're seeing, we are in the Nero. This is not the custom version, and we'll take a look at the customization that the regular Nero has first. So we have a few front bumper options. There's none, the secondary color, and the carbon splitter. For the exhaust, there's a few different options here. Ooh, they're in the middle too. I have not seen any of this customization, so I'm doing this live with you guys. I like that. That's really cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at these skirts now. So the skirts on the side, we have a few options. Now keep in mind, this is just the regular version, so once we get the... Okay, that's a great camera angle game. Well, I guess we can't look at the hood. Here, like, I can go primary hood, which you can see it's got the stripe down the middle. Then we have the secondary hood, which it will have a stripe down the middle of the secondary color, and I accidentally just backed out. And then we have the carbon hood, which you can see is a carbon hood. Lights, window tint, turbo, respray, and then wheels. So that's actually it for the regular Nero. Not much, but you do have a little bit to make it a little bit more unique. Obviously, where the customization is going to come is the Nero Custom. So let's go ahead and take a look at that one. All right, so just in case you were wondering, like, about a comparison, this is the Nero Custom, the one I'm in. And then there's the regular Nero over on the right. You can see this one definitely looks a lot more super or modified, I guess. But let's go ahead and take it in and check out the customization for this. All right, so starting with the front bumper, that's actually the first category. We have the primary intakes, the secondary intakes, and then the carbon intake. So kind of similar to the base model. As for the rear bumper, we have the primary diffuser and then the secondary color diffuser. Okay, I like that. And then for the exhaust, again, we have the nice options here on the back. I really love these exhausts, man. I think that's one of my favorite right there. But going to the fender, there's no vents. So if you don't like the vents, you can take them off. As for the roll cage, there's a roll cage you can put on the interior. You can see that. And there's an interior color, a secondary color, and a primary color. I love when they give you different color options, so I'm liking this so far. For the grill, primary color grill, secondary color grill, and then the carbon grill. For the hood, there's a carbon panel, which, as you can see, just as that. It's actually kind of weird how it only has that and it doesn't have the other options like the base model. All right, so for the roof, you can get a carbon roof as well, which kind of matches the carbon. Actually, the entire thing is roof, so it goes all the way to the back of the car. Then we have the spoilers, which apparently put us under the map. So that is the carbon spoiler if you want to completely match it in carbon. Then we have the mid spoiler, which you can see is just a medium spoiler, I guess. This one's the next option. I think it's like the mid-level, so not bad. Then we have the low-level GT. I believe this one is carbon as well. It looks like it. Then we have the mid-level GT spoiler. You can see it's a little bit bigger, but it's still carbon. Then we have the race-level GT spoiler, which we can see there. That's actually black, I think. And then the last one, the Pro Race level GT spoiler. This one is like the triple-decker almost, but it's got the T on the side, so that's kind of cool. As for the door speakers or the interior doors, we have these two options, but I almost like the stock version better. That looks way cooler. Then we have the window decorations, which you can change on the outside here. You got the primary, secondary, and then carbon. Then the livery. Oh, okay, so let's look at the livery. So we got a nice and simple one, basic livery. Then you got the Crow-X livery. Okay. We have the Pendulous. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. The whoa. That's nice. The Bellagio. I like that one. Then you have a Bellagio or the Bill Gecko white and then the Bill Gecko blue. I kind of like the white one more. Then we have the Junk. Not a huge fan of that one. Then we have the Sprunk. Again, not a huge fan. Just, I don't know. Well, I guess it doesn't look good with this red color, but the Jackal one. Ooh, that's nice. I like that blue. And then last but not least, we have the Jackal red, I believe. Yeah, and that's all of them. And then one thing that's cool, I forgot to show this, but the primary is obviously the color that's changing, but it changes the colors on the stock rims, like the outline. So that's awesome. We finally have an outline on the rims that can be basically any color. If I go to, metallic here, you can see it changes with the primary. And then the secondary is the part that is changing. It's on the back there. So I'm excited for this one. I think this one will be really good. If you guys, let me know in the comments actually if you guys want to see a speed test between this and like all the other cars before the DLC comes out. But there you have the brand new Trifade Nero Custom. The next car we have is the Italia Gtv. This is the stock version. I really like the way this one looks. Although the back, I don't know, the back's kind of weird to me. But as for the customization, we have the front bumper with actually quite a bit of options here. So I like this already. This one also, keep in mind, does have a custom version. So there's all the front bumper options. Let's go to the rear bumper. Oh, quite a bit again. Oh, I like that. So just some secondary and primary options on a lot of these. Then you got the carbon and then the primary and the secondary again. But I like that. A lot of good customization. We have a bunch of exhausts as well. So you got the double, the twin, and actually, okay, so wait. Oh, it puts it up on the top. Oh, that's cool. For the fender, we have the custom mirrors if you want to change them. Skirts. Ooh, this thing has a lot of customization for not being a Benny's car. Then for the hood, since it's glitched out in the shop, I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys here. So that's the stock. Then we have the custom instep hood. You got a little indentation there. You got this next one with the stripe down the middle, the chrome stripe, the carbon hood, the carbon instep, the drop vented, the carbon vented, and then the top vented hood or induction hood. As for the roof, you got a primary roof, a carbon striped roof, the primary striped roof, the secondary striped roof, and the whole carbon striped or the whole carbon roof. Spoilers, Jesus, there is so much customization on the supercar, and this isn't the custom version, I don't think. Like, we'll have to wait and see. But this one, you can see all the spoilers here. Got quite a bit, a lot of options, 11 in total. And then I actually believe that is it. Let's go ahead and see what the respray. So there's a primary and a secondary. The primary is what's changing, and then the secondary will be the top part that's yellow. All right, so pretty cool. All right, so quickly a comparison between the Italia Gtv over there and the Italia Gtv Custom. They look really similar. I mean, we'll have to wait and see the different customization, but for the most part, you know, it's hard to sort of tell which one is which. All right, so starting off with the front bumper, we have 18. Oh my God, so yeah, they must have went all out on the customization for this one. So I'll just quickly scroll through these and not gonna name every single one. You can see them on the left there, but 18 of these, and wow, there's a lot of a lot of different options, a lot of unique variants there. All right, rear bumper, there's only 3. They toned it down back here, but those are the 3 options. Not too bad. Then the exhaust, we have a few different options. Okay, so the main part, I guess that's different, is the back part here, because these exhausts are all in different spots. Then we have the fender, which changes over up there by the rims. You got the extended, then you got the vented, and then the rounded. As for the right fender, that's the one on the back here. You can see that's changing. We have 3 different options. Then for the skirts, we have 2 options. You got the carbon and then the carbon GT. Roll cage, as always, there's going to be a roll cage in these Benny's versions. You got the half one, the one that goes around the entire car, and then I believe the full roll cage, which is everything. I'll go outside and show you guys the hood after because it's obviously not working. We have the aerial roof part. We have the Vortex Generators, the carbon, and then the carbon striped. We'll go with the Vortex Generators. Spoilers, 14 different options. Quickly scrolling through all of them. Quite a bit, a lot of carbon like we've seen with some of the other cars. Then for the transmission's not new. Door speakers, let's see what we got on the door. So this is a stock. Then we have the traditional, just, you know, regular aluminum, carbon, primary, secondary aluminum, and then carbon, the door cards. But again, I almost like the stock ones more. Liveries. Let's check out these liveries. We got the Chapal. Not bad, pretty cool. The Crepchole. I'm probably botching these names. Okay, not bad again. I like these racing liveries. Redwood Racing, again. Nice racing one. Ooh, tricolor stripes. That's pretty cool. Then we have the Bite. Okay, that's interesting. Bite. I don't know if I like that one. The Tinkle. Interesting color scheme. You got pink and then yellow. Then we have the Debris, which is red and yellow. Then we have the Amigos. Kind of a full car livery here. And then the Katon. All right, bodywork. We have the aerials. You can put these up in the front here. You can change them. So not anything too crazy, but some more customization. For this one, I'm assuming the paint jobs are going to be the exact same. Yeah, so you can see primary is changing, then orange is the secondary. And then last but not least, since I couldn't do them in the mod shop, here are all the hoods. There's 14 different versions. So we have the custom instep, the black stripe down the middle, which kind of looks odd with the livery that I got going on. But scrolling through some of the rest of them, you got some of the same hoods from the regular version, but then you got all these sport or racing versions of the hood, which kind of look cool. Doing the Comet Retro Custom now. This is the sports car that's going to be coming. This one, you actually need to buy the regular Comet, which I believe is $100,000. So make sure you have one of those if you plan on buying this car or upgrading it at Benny's. All right, starting with the front bumpers, we have the secondary street bumper. Oh my god, we have 20 freaking versions of this. I'm just going to scroll through them. A lot of different colored options, which I always love. And then for the rear bumper, we only have 4. So you have the small diffuser, the secondary, the large diffuser, and then the secondary for that. Exhaust, going back to the back. Scrolling through them. So just some pretty simple exhaust there, nothing too crazy. For the fenders, okay, so if, well, I guess you can't really remove the wide body kit, but you can make it look a little bit different. You got vents on them, you got the secondary color, secondary on the vents, the carbon, and some more colors here. I kind of like that, give you some extra customization. Skirts, few options on the bottom. Okay, so this is actually a big skirt. A lot of the times it's just a little small strip. This one actually will give you a lot more color on the bottom there. Roll cage, you can see that on the interior. Door speakers, let's check these out. So the stock ones you can see. Then we have the regular ones that are always in Benny's. Liveries. All right, let's check out the liveries. The liveries, I'm excited to see what they made for this car. So first off, we got the globe oil one. I like this one. Nice and simple. Huge fan of this. Okay, fruit performance, that might be a little bit too much, but I'm sure with the right colors, you could probably make that look really cool. It's got the lime green, the regular green, the black, and the white. So a lot to go off of. The Wee Wang, think small, think hard. Okay. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Then we have the Retro Racer, so just a nice racing livery. Then we have the Mind Mocked. Okay, the Mind Mocked on this one actually looks pretty cool. I like the white on the, like in the middle there. Auto Exotic. Okay, this one might be a little bit too much white. Then we have the Tenshun. This one's got the red, the blue, and the black in it. Goes about halfway on the middle there. You got blue on the back. Okay, and then we got the Zero Gas. Not a huge fan of this one. It's got the blue obviously in the front, and then whatever color you decide in the back. Although it's got blue on the bumpers in the back, so I don't know. That one might be a tough one to customize. And this one, oh my god, this is my favorite. The 80s Gamer. Oh my god, I love that yellow, the black. Okay, this is definitely the one I think I'll be putting on my car when it comes out into the game. All right, bodywork. We have the aerials here. I believe this is on the hood. Yeah, this is on the hood. You can see them changing slightly. Respray, there's 2 options. You got the metallic, which is changing now. Oh, man. Purple and gold. Baby, let's go. That's a nice looking color. Well, I could probably make it better, but for the sake of the video, we're not going to go ahead and go through that. And then the secondary color is the part. Okay, so okay, so that's actually a pretty cool secondary option. I like that. All right. Man, they are like on fire with these cars. Let's go check out the spoilers and the hood options really quick. So for the spoiler, let's do those. We have the color one. It's got some text on it. Again, the text is going to be based off of which livery you got, but those are the other ones. Some pretty big spoilers there. I think I might just keep it nice and simple. As for the hood, let's go ahead and do that now. We have the large grille. Okay, so we actually, the stock makes it a secondary. Then you got the large grille, which makes it the primary. And you got a few different options here. So it does rotate between secondary, carbon, and then primary. Not too bad. The other sports car we got, the Specter. I'll show you guys the spoiler and the hood out here just in case it don't work. So this is a stock version. This one also has a Benny's version. I don't actually see a hood option, so I guess there might not even be a hood option. Let's go ahead and drive it in. All right, so for the front bumper, you got one little option there. For the back bumper, one little option there. You get the tow hook. For the exhaust, again, one little option. For the skirts, one little option. For the spoilers, one option, as you guys saw. For the engine and all that stuff, that's actually it for the Specter regular. So not too bad, but honestly, I forgot to show you guys the paint job, but we'll see that on the custom version. This one might just be a primary paint job, but I kind of like the way this car looks just as is. All right, look at this crazy car that it spawned in. So this is the custom version. I don't know. I guess this one's a little bit more of a wide body car than that one, but let's go see the customization for it. Actually, doing these spoilers first. Oh my god, 18 different spoilers. So quickly just running through them. Got some pretty simple ones, and then got the crazy ones towards the bottom here. And then you got the carbon ones, it looks like. And then the, whoa, drags, that's a interesting look. And then the GT spoiler, and then the hood. Does this one, I guess this car does not have hood options, all right. But front bumper, we have 14 options, quickly scrolling through them. A lot of, it says primary and then carbon hoods. Then for the back bumper, we got a lot more options here. Again, primary and then carbon and then secondary. For the exhaust, a few different options, more than the regular version. Actually, oh, you know what happens here? Okay, I can't show you guys, but look, I'll go ahead and put oval side exhausts, and look where it puts the exhaust. It puts it on the front. I don't know if I like that. It kind of looks really weird, but it's something that's interesting. Then we have the fenders. So that's the part by the wheels. You can make them different colors or bolted on. Then for the skirts, 13 different options. So just like a normal skirt, although this one actually does have a little bit of a bigger skirt towards the bottom. Then for the roll cage, typical stuff on the interior. You can see all scrolling through. Liveries, let's check these out. So we got an off-center white stripe. The black fins, which I believe, okay, so it's just like, it's where the white is, but it's black. But you can't see that because it's a black car. Then we have the yellow stripe, which is kind of cool. I like the haze. That almost matches my rims there. That's pretty cool. The Lachine, not a huge fan of that. Not liking those colors. Then we have the Corkers. Not too bad. The Brawls. Okay, if you want a really crazy one, this actually kind of fits my livery. Oh my God, no. If you want a super crazy one, I think we'll be seeing a lot of those. That's actually not too bad looking if you want to go super crazy for your car. And that's actually it. But going to the respray, so we have a primary. Let's go ahead and change that. You can see that's the white. And then I think the secondary might be the interior. Oh, no, the secondary is the brake calipers. Okay, so that's actually kind of cool. You get the option of your brake. That's really cool. And then the green on the inside, that's the interior color. Okay, so not bad, not bad. I kind of like this car. I hope it performs well in the speed test because obviously that's going to be a big factor in a lot of people's decision if they want to buy it. And then we have the FCR, and I know this video is probably like 20 minutes long by now. I'm sorry, but there's a lot of customization. You got to give Rockstar props there. But for this one, apparently we can't see any of this stuff. We can do the respray color, so you can see it's got a primary, which is brown, and then the secondary, let's see what this changes. That is the underneath. All right, so not too bad. For the bumpers on this car, so we have the remove mudguard sports one, and then the regular carb or classic. And for the back, kind of the same thing there. For the exhaust, a few different options here. You got the ones that go above your seat and then the ones on the bottom. And it looks like that's actually it for the regular version, but this one as well, like all the other ones, has a Benny's version, which I can't take it into Benny's because it's going to glitch out. But quickly going through all the stuff, we have spoilers. Okay, so that's the front part. That's like the headlight. So we got a lot of options. Oh my God. Holy crap. There is so many options here. 14 different options. The military headlight, I kind of like that one. Wait till you see the livery on this one. This one's probably the coolest in terms of liveries. But we got all the options on the front bumper, or you know, whatever that's called. Then the rear bumper, kind of the same thing. Got a few different options there. Oh, check this out. So towards the bottom here, we have the military like gas canister. And then if you want, you got the saddlebags and all that. But I like the military the military mudguards. That's pretty cool. As for the exhaust, we got the dual options and some more you can see scrolling through. For the fenders, I don't exactly know what this is changing. I guess this is on the bottom of the car, but you can see, oh, okay, so it's kind of by the underneath my foot. You can also make the frame the secondary color if you want to. Paints, I would imagine, is like the other one, so the black is the primary, and then secondary, let's just go ahead and make that ice white. So the secondary is the bottom. Now the actual Benny's custom, so you got some interior stuff you can change, the dashboard perhaps, some seats, you can change the seats if you want. You can see those changing. You can make them really short if you want to. The engine block can also be changed. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I like this, man. Why couldn't we have this customization for the freaking biker DLC? So you got stock filter or air filter options. You also have a tank option, which will change. I know it's kind of hard to see, but you got the tank option. Let's go with the military tank. Why not? And then the livery. Check these out. So we got the green. You got some basic ones. The red, the black, the dual stripes. But then we get the really cool ones. So we got the floral ones, the scroll ones, the crimson decadence. That's pretty nice looking. And then some more colors in that. And then my favorite, the military patina, which I believe is like a worn down version. But if you had like green, like look at that. That's like a freaking military bike. That's so cool. But that is it, I believe, with all of the cars. There's a lot that's going to be coming. We don't know the release dates, but we do know the prices. And now you guys saw all the customization, so hopefully you can determine whether or not you want to purchase one. Now, the video's been long enough, so thank you all for watching. If you did, stick through it. I will definitely be doing a performance video on all of these cars, so I guess that'll be the third and final video to determine if you want to purchase them, because by then you'll know the price, you'll know the customization, and then you'll know the performance. But until then, thank you all for watching. Drop a like, subscribe, all that stuff, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.